Good morning. It's me, Jeff, the SP Spaz, and it's day one of the aftermath, or day four, or first day of 3 day feast, whatever you want to call it. It's Thanksgiving morning as I'm recording this, Thursday, November 28th, 2019. And I just got done with 3 days of super low calories. It's actually my favorite kind of weather this morning. It's cool and misty, just a little sprinkle of rain, but not super cold or warm and muggy, that sort of stuff. Yeah. So I'm still tired, but thankfully did not wake up as early as yesterday when I was up at 5 a.m. Today it was probably 6 something when I first woke up, but when I really became conscious, it was already after 7, which is good. So a little better than yesterday. So I just wanted to make this quick video about my results of this 3 day experiment before I got back to packing to leave for San Antonio for Thanksgiving. I have not eaten yet, in case you were wondering. All I have here is some water with lemon juice in it. And so yesterday, I did pretty much what I said I was going to do. I got coffee from Starbucks, the blonde roast, and then all I put in that as far as calories was a couple of the little half and half dealies, and that was just to cool it down. Could have added a third one, but I didn't because I didn't need it. I saved that for later in the day when I had some of the green matcha tea, and I put the remaining half and half little container that I had in that. And for lunch, I got the Subway veggie sandwich, like I said I was going to do, and put some beef pastrami on that I had purchased earlier from H-E-B. So the total of all that, like, I can't be exactly sure as far as I didn't measure the weight of the meat or anything like that, but, it said each 2-ounce serving was 70 calories. It was probably a little more than that, but I could go ahead and round up to 100 calories and say that on the veggie sandwich is still like probably less than 350 as far as the sandwich in total. Maybe a little, I don't know, somewhere around there. We'll call it 350. And then all I had, like I said, I had the green matcha tea with a little more half and half in the afternoon. And then when I got home, I had my apple cider vinegar drink, and I had a Larabar apple pie, which is just dates, raisins, almonds, walnuts. I think that's everything. Cinnamon, and now it's 200 calories for one bar. So yeah, the total was probably 600 or less for calories for the day. So that was 3 days in a row where first day I had under 900, second day under 700, and third day under 600. So even if I rounded up and said 900, 700, 600, then that's what, 2,200 calories in a 3 day period. Yeah. So I know before I wrap this up, the huge question is, okay, did you weigh in the day after your 3 day experiment? And if so, what happened? The answer is yes. And I finally got the whoosh. I mean, not really, but I lost 3 pounds from yesterday after 2 pounds the first day and 0.8 the second day. Today weighed in at 173 even, and yesterday was 176 even. So a total of 5.8 pounds lost in 3 days from this experiment. So now the real question becomes, will I gain more than that in the next 3 days? So that'll be it. And really the real test is after the 3 days when I have my next diet day and I get back into the alternate day thing again. Will I be down below where I started at this point? So it'll be interesting to see. Again, I'm not freaking out one way or the other about a few pounds on the scale. That's one of the great things about losing 80 plus pounds, is that a few pounds one way or the other is really not that big a deal. And I've learned my body carries up to like 10 pounds of water weight when I'm eating carbohydrates, then, but it comes off really fast if I stop eating carbohydrates, or just, stop eating much calories at all. Obviously, in this is the first time I tried this 3-day thing. I did a 3-day extended fast. I think I talked about this in the day one video. I did a 72-hour fast one time, and another time I did a 36-hour fast of 0 calories. Well, I guess the 36-hour one wasn't quite 0. I had one. I had a little bit of half and half in my coffee, I believe, one of the days of that, but that was it in 36 hours. So it was pretty close to 0 calories. Yeah, and this time I definitely did not do 0 calories, but it was under 800 or under 900 all 3 days, and under 700, 600 the next 2. So anyway, yeah, 5.8 pounds lost in 3 days. I'm not going to sit here and say you can do that. Some of these videos will be like, anyone can do it. If I can do it, you could. It's certainly possible. In fact, it's certainly possible to lose more than that in 3 days. And it's not some sort of horribly unhealthy thing to do. It doesn't cause an eating disorder. Now, if somebody already has an eating disorder, doing something like this is probably not a good idea. So that's why I'm not recommending anyone do this. I'm not saying that your results will be the same. But if you are in a situation where you want to do something like this pre-Thanksgiving or big feast or whatever it is you're heading to, or you're trying to do that, get in the swimsuit in time or the prom dress or whatever in time for Saturday, it is doable. Like I said, the ultimate stuff is not about what happens in these 3 days or even the 3 days after. It's long-term health and all that stuff. But okay, so now I'm going to wrap this up, and the real question is, how do I feel? How did I feel? There were some rough, brief periods over the time. Last night it was a little hard to get to sleep. A part of that was that my son was hiccuping, and I could hear that, and my body wouldn't let me sleep until he stopped. But I definitely think the low calories factored into that. My body, when I woke up this morning, my body definitely, they say about the fast and feast and famine kind of way of eating. It's like our ancestors or whatever, and that they would wake up and be starving, so that they wake up early and be alert for the hunt. That is definitely how I feel right now. I am ready for the hunt. Thankfully, my hunting will not be that complicated, because the first thing I'm going to do is it's a little bit of a hunt, because the first thing to do after we've packed everything is to find some place that's open for breakfast / brunch, whatever you want to call it, on Thanksgiving Day, because obviously our Thanksgiving dinner won't be till we get to San Antonio several hours later. So anyway, time to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. More videos like this or other stuff coming. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And like and share this video, and give me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this, other experiments you've tried that are similar or different, or anything else you want to talk about. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy Thanksgiving. And I won't upload this till after Thanksgiving, but hey, you could be watching this on the next Thanksgiving, or who knows when. So anyway, have a good day, whatever day it is.